Hello business students, I'm Professor Nance and I'll be with you in this course for Biz 103 online through Kenyatta College, held within Canvas. I wanted to give you a quick navigation tour of Canvas so you can better navigate and set expectations for this class. So as you see on my screen here, this is the home page of our class in Canvas. You'll see the basic core navigation here on the left of the links that I've allowed for you to see in this class. In the upper middle section here, you'll see the recent announcements in a very kind of standard text format. So it's okay to reference really quick, but ultimately, if you go in the announcement link here, you'll see a much better visual representation of that, and I'll show you in a second. On the right-hand side, you'll see the different to-do items that you have coming up each week or every time you log in. And then you'll see some basic information here to welcome you to the class. At some point in the class, this homepage setup will change more towards the project, but for right now, you can watch a quick video about my general course introduction to the content. At the bottom here, you're going to see some information about our Kenyatta College Business Department Facebook page. It's a great resource to connect to resources on campus for business students, as well as internships and employment possibilities off campus. So I do recommend that you follow that. So as I said, if you go to announcements, this is where you're going to see from me. Every week I will post on Tuesday, by the end of Tuesday night, a reminder of the work due Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. And that's due to student feedback from previous semesters that they prefer that time. But I will technically have 2 weeks of work available at a time typically. So you'll have really an announcement of what's been already open for a week and a reminder that it's due this week. The caveat of the difference is that some of the introductory assignments at the beginning of the term are due Wednesday at noon, which is midday, not midnight. And at the end of the term, as we wrap up, it may be a different deadline for some things. But as you'll see here, these are some announcements that I've put forward. Depending on your notification settings, you should be getting these in your school email as an announcement that's sent out to you. You can tweak the many different types of announcements in Canvas, whether you use just the web-based platform or if you get the Canvas phone app, which I highly recommend. It's free. I would really recommend you get that. But you could change your notification settings under Account, and then you go under Notifications. And I'm a mock student right now, so you can't see it, but there's these columns of all the different ways that you can get notified and how often, and it could really help you tailor it for that. Now, under modules, this is the core part of this class, so this is where you're going to be spending most of your time. As of today, or the Tuesday that we started, of the week we started, all you'll see is the Get Started Here module. You can make it smaller by hitting this little triangle button, and that'll help you out later on when I get more and more modules. So each week you'll always see this module, and the modules as they're released will stay there, but you'll always see them come up the bottom of the module screen, so you'll find yourself scrolling down. I have that welcome screen, a Canvas guide, most important documents, the syllabus and reading schedule that you can print out, a student forum so that you can talk to each other if you want. I don't monitor it, but if you want to connect with other colleagues. And then these introductory assignments that are due by Wednesday at 12 noon. They're very simple. If you're somewhat comfortable with technology, they should take you 20-30 minutes max. If you're still getting used to kind of using things online, then it might take you a little more time, but make sure that you do these and get them done before the deadline. There's some other features here. The chat feature, I haven't found a way to have it notify me, so I put a little standard text in there saying that it doesn't notify me, so it may take me a delay to really get back to you. So instead of chat, I would prefer that you guys actually use the inbox feature in Canvas so that it tells me directly what section you're in with me, which class you're in, and then we can keep a record that I'm getting back to you, etc. Straight through this feature. You can also use the calendar option within Canvas in order to see a visual representation of due dates. Very important for that. So this class in particular for 103 is built in more of a chapter by chapter focus, kind of standard for online classes, where we cover a chapter. You have online content, you read the chapter book content, you have some slides online, and then your deliverables that week or your assignments due that week are a chapter quiz and a discussion question of some sort, or a discovery assignment. In this class, you'll have that for each chapter going along. This is an accelerated class, so you'll typically have 2 chapters a week, although there are 2 weeks where you will have 3 chapters a week. And I've split those off one towards the beginning of the term and one towards the end. This is an 8-week class, but totally doable. And so after the chapter format that you're going to have of the chapter and the discussion question and the quiz, towards the midpoint of this class, you will start to be introduced to the disruptive innovations topic and research paper. That paper will be in lieu of a final exam, and you will have to do library database research, either directly through the networks on one of the physical campuses in the district and or through online access. And I'll teach you how to get free online access through a Peninsula Library Card system. So I look forward to seeing you guys and meeting you all online, and I really hope that some of you take the time to stop by my office if you're here on campus, although I understand that a lot of you are not, and that's perfectly fine. But I look forward to a great 8 weeks with you. Have a good one. Bye.